Gianni Infantino's heinous plan must be stopped, but the FA should take a hard look at themselves first. There is, of course, a quite stark irony in UEFA, and all of us in these parts, taking the high moral ground over Gianni Infantino's proposal to sell the World Cup off to private investors. When it comes to selling out to the highest commercial bidders, UEFA and the Premier League and the Football Association and the rest of the elite European nations have been the trailblazers. Remember when the European Cup was a thing of single-tie knockout beauty? That was before UEFA sold its name and birthright to Russian oil companies and the like, and turned it into a bloated, corporate mess with its own phony anthem.
Tired of spending forever chopping vegetables? This all-in-one prep tool dices and spiralizes ingredients directly into a handy container, helping make salads, sides, and meal prep faster and less messy. Want to get the best verified deal and see full details? Visit grabdeal.us/2 right now.
Don't forget, UEFA executives love a VIP gig and a freebie as much as FIFA executives do. On Alexander Seferin's watch, the Champions League has become a commercial monstrosity. And as much as Infantino is a power-obsessed egotist who needs dethroning, he is only following a template set by those in Europe who rinse football followers for everything they've got. In professional terms, Infantino is a wrong un, of that there is absolutely no doubt. But since when have we been able to sermonize about the sanctity of football? The Premier League has had and continues to have a quite spectacular disregard for the traditional match-going fan who might be a bit hard up. How about putting our own house in order? Perhaps politicians could do something meaningful instead of jumping on a bandwagon. Intoxicated with his carefully acquired power, Andy Burnham, the professional Evertonian, has waded in. "Football does not belong to investors," he posted in one of his many social media missives. "So how come you want the Glazers and the great Sir Jim Ratcliffe to benefit in their hundreds of millions by having a new 100,000-seater stadium facilitated by local and central government?" As uncomfortable as Infantino's plans sound, how about you concentrate on making sure your constituents can afford or have a chance to go to a game? Burnham's social media message was truly laughable. "Dress the deal up however you like," he said. "Once you have sold a piece of it, you have sold out. Mate, the World Cup was sold out an age ago. It was sold out when it went to Russia. It was sold out when it went to Qatar. English football has sold out, lock, stock, and barrel. Look at the FA Cup, for goodness sake, a competition that has sold its birthright and traditions for a fast buck. Do something about that, Prime Minister. Have a word with those at the FA who thought it was a good idea to present the FIFA president with an England shirt with his name on the back recently. Look, Infantino's ruse is reprehensible yet entirely predictable. Hopefully, the backlash will be sufficient to get rid of him, but you doubt it. After all, his idea of selling the World Cup off to private investors will have players and their agents licking their lips. Imagine how much a star player will be able to charge for a few weeks' work on the grand stage. And the chances are that the fans ripped off at every turn by the current setup will not really care that much. It is still a proposal that demands opposition. But maybe UEFA and the European footballing bigwigs, including our own, should have a long, hard look at themselves first, because they have paved the way for FIFA's greed.